it is about 12:16 here right now. I am making some bacon, not microwave, actual bacon, because my daughter stayed home from school and she doesn't feel well. So I am making fresh bacon for her. She just woke up. I haven't eaten anything, just had my collagen coffee this morning. Been doing a lot of cleaning, so no makeup yet. And yeah, fighting with broken computers and trying to set up this new phone. I'm recording on it right now. The lighting in here, I forgot to turn on lighting, so I don't know how clear this will be. So that's what I'm working on right now, is making some bacon, and I will show you what exactly I eat when I am done. Okay, so this is my yummy new breakfast for today. It's supposed to be scrambled eggs, but I put it in the pan. It was too hot. I didn't scramble it before, so it's more like a fried scrambled egg. We have 3 pieces of bacon, and we have 3 of the pancakes with some butter and the syrup. Now, I made the pancakes different this time. I used a little cup, and I only took about almost 3 tablespoons of the powder instead of, I think it's 1/3 cup. So I ended up using more close to 2 tablespoons, and then 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, 2 eggs this time, and I just poured vanilla in, probably about 3 teaspoons versus the one it calls for. So these are more like crate consistency this time, and they made more than last time because there's so much egg in it and way less almond flour and different ingredients from this stuff. So, and I actually think it tastes better. You can taste the vanilla more, and it has a different kind of texture. So it's kind of more like a crepey texture, but I am totally in love with it and can't wait to sit down and eat this. Some more came in the mail. This is my newest collection that came in the mail today. I gotten 70% off. Actually, I think all the bracelets were 70% off. I've been lucky at spinning that wheel each time. But these ones right here are the brand new ones. I really like them. They're really pretty. I think I will wear this one though over with this set. I won't wear this many at once, but I don't know. I have so many different ways I can do it. I was really, really excited to receive them. When do you think my collection's complete? But it's so not. Thanks to Keto Diamond, I'm completely addicted to these things. Everyone in my family is going to hate her. I'm just kidding. But I am addicted. These are my happy moment things. This one is the Hobo. It was a new one. This one I was so excited when it came in the mail. I think this is the one she got in the mail yesterday, believe it or not. And I love it. It's so pretty. I can mix that one with a bunch of them. I mean, that has this one. So I can literally do this, and then it also has this color. So that's what I like about them. They have so many colors in them. You can do it all different ways and really combine them. But yeah, these are my babies. I don't clean house in them because if you sweat in them, I don't work out in them either, because sweating makes them draw up and get hard. Then you have to sit them on the dresser for a few days, let it dry back out, then it'll get nice and soft again, and it kind of shrinks them, and then you got to readjust them again. So for my ankle bracelet, that was pretty good, which is not being shown. Here's the ankle. But that was pretty good because it had gotten too loose, and I ended up getting it wet in the rain, and then it shrunk back, and now it fits properly. So yeah, these are my new babies. And I actually ended up with 2 of this. It was supposed to be a surprise for my daughter, but since she doesn't like them, I don't know. I'm sure if my sister's watching, she'll probably try to take claim of it. Let's see if my mother likes it, but knowing her, she prays. She doesn't really wear jewelry, but we'll see. But yeah. Good morning and welcome to my channel, Fasted Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 177 pounds on a ketogenic diet, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. And I still got between 30 and 50 more to go. So basically, we're just following my life, what I do each day, what I eat, and my journey on losing those last stubborn pounds. To me, the hardest is my last 50. So we will see. It's taken the longest. My weight likes to stall. I did go on a vacation for a whole month, which I stay keto 90-something% of the time other than the last 4 days, which caused me to put on tons of weight, and the airplane ride added more as well. So the last 2 months I've been pretty well sitting around the same weight up and down. The last few days I've been sitting at the same weight. So I don't know. We'll see if I'm going to need to adjust my foods. I do usually have to adjust my foods on my ketogenic lifestyle or journey, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it a journey because in the beginning I could do dirty, I could do lazy, I could do up to 50 carbs and drop that weight like crazy. Not now. Now it's way harder. So as you go, if you have a lot of weight to lose in the beginning, you might have to adjust the way you eat throughout the time and your weight loss. You might get lucky and not have to. Hold on one second. My man is calling. Okay, I totally told him I was going to record. I've been trying to record for 3 hours. And he calls and interrupts me anyways to say, I love you, baby. No. He just wants to drive me crazy. I don't even know what I was ranting on about now. I totally lost train of thought. Okay, so I don't know where I was, but I am on my new phone today. Every video, picture, everything is being taken by it. It is the Note 10 Plus. Tomorrow I might do a video just on the phone, and that way I can record on the camera and show the phone and do vice versa and stuff. I don't know, it might be a week from now because I also want to do comparison night, day shots and stuff like that as well. But I love this part. Now I no longer, when I'm recording on this, at least you won't see my arms sticking out because I'm having to push record, because this little sucker can be in my hand and I push the button and it starts recording. So I like that aspect on it. So let's get back to keto though. And I am having issues of knowing where to focus because I'm used to the camera, which is got a lens right dead in the middle. So I keep forgetting I need to focus here, and the lens is in a different location than it was on my other phone as well. So this morning I decided to go ahead and cut these bad boys out of my coffees just in case, because I am a little sitting at the same weight for a while. Of course, I am eating some almond stuff, which I usually don't do. I've changed my sleeping patterns. I've changed my weighing. I am weighing 8 hours earlier than I normally did. I've changed to the last 2 days. Yesterday it worked so well for me to have the big giant breakfast and then a really small dinner. So I've tried that again today. And the breakfast, even though I'm up at 9 and 6 a.m., I have a coffee around those times. It's 11 o'clock is when I'm doing my breakfast, when I'm actually eating a real meal and eating more than 120 calories, because my coffees is 120 calories. And I'm doing it pretty big. And then we'll see what I do for dinner tonight. I really want another one of those cheeseburgers, kind of like the Baconator thing, just my take on it. So I really want one of those for dinner. So if my daughter wants one, that's what we're having. But so far I haven't been hungry. It is 4 o'clock. I ate at 11 something. So that's 5 hours of no hunger feeling at all, which is pretty unusual for me because once I eat my first meal, I get hungry. That's why I normally, before I went to Hawaii, my meals were around 12 to 2. Tried to get closer to 2, and then my dinner meal was around 5 because the starving, once I ate, I had very small window of eating, but I'm trying this out around 11 eating that, and I want to eat dinner around 5 or 6, and then if I need to munch, it'll be on pork rinds. I don't do the 16-15 hour plan on intermittent fasting. I do at least 10 or 12, and if it goes past that, it goes past that. And one of the reasons is my blood sugars do rise when I go too long without eating. So, if it happens naturally, it just happens naturally. If it doesn't, I don't stress. Like a lot of people force themselves too starved to do the intermittent fasting up to 18 hours a day, to 15 hours a day. This girl can't do it. Lost 177 pounds without struggling on that path. I know I still got 50 more or 30, depending on where I stop at, of weight to go. So I don't think I'll ever do it because it raises my sugar too much and it gets me completely out of ketosis anyways. It doesn't do that to most people. It does it to someone like me. So, yeah, I hope this is recording. Like, it's totally different. I'm trying to get used to this phone. It's so weird. At least I see on this end, the pictures look better than normal and videos do. So, I straightened my hair today. It's freshly washed and straightened. I kind of like it wild and messier, but it didn't, the curls were insane today. It wasn't even a good curl or mess. It was just like retarded, so it had to be straightened. I'm going to have a lot of trouble playing with this pen and pointing around with it. I'm almost done with my room that I'm going to do some recording in. I need some artwork and a rug, and I'll be done. I can live without the rug right now, but the whole wall behind the bed that I've turned into a day bed like thing, it's just blank and it needs something up there. I was originally going to take the artwork from my bedroom and change my bedroom around, and I forgot that they were very heavy pieces and they needed holes in different locations about this far apart evenly, and I suck at that, so I velcroed them to my wall. Yeah. Which, if I was painting my wall, would be no big deal. I could take it down and rip the Velcro off and paint over any paint that gets ripped off. Or I could buy another picture for my bedroom and put in the place, but it might not be the exact location where the Velcros are. So I've decided the easier thing to do will be just go find a new art piece to put behind there instead of dealing with the Velcro mess in my bedroom. Tried working on the computer again after I ate. I just don't, it won't do boot up disk or anything. I just think it's fried. I think it needs a new hard drive and new Windows. And so, but I'm going to be editing with the program that comes in here too. It's supposed to be very advanced. So we will see. I don't know if I'm going to have my opening title because for some reason it didn't transfer to this phone correctly, so I'm going to have to try it again. Plus I'm going to be making more soon. Usually I just made them there on his program, but I actually bought the program myself, so now I can do it myself. What else? My baby's homesick. She's in there sleeping. She's been in bed incoherent all day. She's in too much pain to walk. Her fevers are on or off. I don't know if it's from weather change, if it's from allergies, or if she caught something. They did just start school Monday, so it sucks that she's already missing school. Usually she can make it 2 or 3 weeks before this happens. But this always happens. This is not a new thing. Usually the month of September to November, the whole month of November, so basically December, she's sick as a dog. Constantly. And she's been that way since she was born. And my mom's the same way. But, here's two of those bracelets I got today. The other ones are in their little baggies. But these 2 I wanted to wear. I guess I really should get some of the red ones, but so far I haven't found the red ones I really want because I usually wear a lot of red. But I'm not the girl who cares if my bracelets match. I just wear what I like, even if it doesn't match my outfit. I don't care. So I will even wear my blue turtle, which I have to find. I still haven't found it from packing. It's somewhere. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else we could talk about. I'm not really prepared at all. I've been so busy the last couple of days, and the weight is really, it's staying at around 192.8 today, 192.6 yesterday I think, and then it was 198. Like, it's flopping back and forth. And it did that while I was in Hawaii. It flopped around the 2s and the 3s, and it did it before I had gone to Hawaii. It really likes those numbers. So, and I can't get any stricter than I was before I went to Hawaii. So right now we're just playing. I figure since it's sticking where it is right now, we're just gonna play with some almond flour. We're just gonna play with some collards. I thought I wasn't gonna have to eat them, but Diamond went and mentioned them again today, and now I want them again. I thought I was over it. So we're just going to play around with some of that stuff right now since my weight's a little stalled anyways. And I know I got 30 to 50 more pounds to lose, but hey, sooner or later, even if I get to my goal, I'll have to figure out if these foods cause me issue. So I might as well have some fun along the journey and see in the process. I'm hoping this morning's, I'll go down tomorrow, we'll see. But this morning's was so much better the way I did it. Instead of following the recipe on the pancake mix, I completely threw that recipe out the window, used like 2 tablespoons of, it was a little more than 2 but less than 3 of the mix. I used 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. I just poured the vanilla in. I think it was a half a tablespoon, but I just went whoosh, just like that. And then I mixed it all up and I put butter in the pan and I fried them up. And they make 3 really good size ones because of all the egg. It's a totally different texture. It's not so grainy. To me, the other textures seem more like a cornbread texture, but this seems more like a crepe texture. So you can make them really big and really thin, and you can make crepes doing it this way or not. And I have really enjoyed those the last 2 mornings. Today's more than yesterday, since yesterday I followed the directions. Today I made up my own stuff, which that's how I plan on eating it. That bag is very expensive. It is $11. It only has 4 servings in it. So this will be able to make the bag stretch for the whole entire week instead of just 4 days. Like, I will probably be able to stretch that out for like 8 days. Which to me is a plus because I'm going to eat 3 eggs anyways. So I'm okay eating 2 of them in those things and then 1 on the side. So when I eat eggs, it's normally 3 eggs. So, and it's yummy, and it makes me feel like I'm just eating like a normal person. Like, I don't feel deprived or anything when I have that meal, and it is keeping me full. So I'm hoping I can lose weight while eating stuff like this, but right now I can't tell because I'm still fighting with the sleep issue. I did sleep 9 hours last night, which was crazy. I woke up feeling weird and a little headachy because I slept too long. But my body needed it, obviously, so it's trying to get used to sleep changes, weigh-in changes, hours earlier than normal. So once my body is adjusted to all that, I can start really seeing what foods are stalling me or if my weight's going down perfectly fine. Right now, so many things play a factor in your weight loss: stress, hormones, sleep, activity, and mine's all over the place right now, so I can't judge correctly. Not yet. So I'm a firm believer, if you've changed a bunch of stuff, you can't say it's the food you're putting out in your mouth that's stalling you or making you gain weight. It might be one of the other things in your life doing it. So I don't want to punish that food until everything else is level and I can make sure it's the food or not. So I know I'm weird, but I do it the science way. And I want more options. I really want to be able to use that kind of food, like the almond crates and stuff, and I don't buy the big bags of almond stuff because my daughter's allergic to almond, and I can eat almonds fine because I can keep those away from her. But almond flour, especially that big bag, when you open it up, it just goes whoosh. Yeah, it's a little thicker than flour, but it still goes everywhere. So I need tiny little bags, which I can't seem to find around here. So that's why I pay the crazy price for that flour mix for pancakes, because it's a tiny bit in that bag. It doesn't go whoosh at all. It's such a little amount in there, and the bag is so much bigger, it makes it safer. And it's way, way thicker because other stuff is added to it, so it doesn't fly when you take it out and put it in a cup or anything. So I have to think about those kind of crazy things. Because my poor kid, her and her nut allergies. She used to could have peanuts, but now she's deadly allergic to peanuts too, so it really sucks. She's allergic to eggs, plain, or too many in a baked good. But that is one issue. We are having two of her wanting to be keto, and at the same time she needs to digest eggs and food. So we're going to try some meatloaf because that is all I can think of, because she can't have stuff battered in eggs. She can't have mayonnaise. She has eaten some ranches with eggs in it, but it's very limited. It's not like because she can't. I've tried coconut flour on her, and it's very expensive, the one we have to buy, because it's the only one that's nut free. And those things don't like to stay together. You need way more eggs than normal, and then that becomes too many eggs for her. So I can't make a baked good with eggs in it. The only thing I can think of right now is meatloaf. So, and she cried yesterday. This is one reason I'm not sure about her doing keto. She came home from going with my parents, and they stopped and got McDonald's on the way home because she didn't feel good. She was sick, and she ate carbs. So she had a nervous breakdown after eating the carbs and said she shouldn't have went anywhere. She can't control herself, and she just freaked out. And I was like, nope, stop. Keto is not right for you right now, because I don't want you freaking out about food like that. If you're going to lose it that bad because you messed up and ate some carbs, then we need to rethink this. We need to go healthy, lower carbs, but doing keto where we cut all your carbs out and you mentally lose it. And I don't mean just a little crying. I mean, she lost it. And I know she doesn't feel good on top of it, but she lost it. So right now, I'm not allowing that child to do keto, because I'm not going to allow her to tear herself apart because she fails. Because we're grown-ass adults and we fail all the time. And it took a long time for me not to be hard on myself, but I was never that hard on myself. And I don't want her to do that to herself. So right now, we're going to do low carbs, so that doesn't happen again, so she doesn't lose it. It wasn't extremely high carb. I think it was like 20 something carbs or 30, and that's all she had all day because she didn't eat anything else all day. So we're gonna do around 100 carbs or so, or less, but we're not gonna go at keto right now because she loses it if she goes over 20, and that's not healthy. So, but my baby is back home. I see him over there on Portal. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's the way we get to see each other. I'm going to let y'all go right now, and I will be back with y'all as soon as I come up with what's for dinner for sure. I really want that Baconator. That's what I hope we're having. And y'all going to think I'm a crazy teacher with this pen. I'm going to have to learn to not hold the pen because I'm going to talk with it so much. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Sorry, I'm a little crazy today. So I've had too much sleep and not enough caffeine yet. I've only had one caffeine. That's it. Just one. And it is 4. So I'm due for another cup soon. I usually do it around 3. So yeah, maybe I'll get off and make me another collagen coffee. I do the chocolate at night, vanilla in the morning. Chocolate's a little too strong for me in the morning. The vanilla works perfect. So yeah, I'm going to go scare him because he doesn't know that I can see that he's home. He forgot he left it on. I can tell. So I will talk to you out in just a little bit. Oh, it didn't turn off. See? Not good enough with this pen yet. I gotta learn it. Oh, it's still not turning. Okay, so my daughter's not feeling well, and she wants a quesadilla, and like I said earlier, she's doing low carb, not keto. So she is having 2 of these with some cheese in it. So if I was eating it for me on keto, I would just have 1, so it would be 6 net carbs, but right now this will be 12. But all she had today, this morning, was bacon, so even if she was doing keto, this would be considered dirty keto, and it would still be fine because it's only 12. And later, we're going to eat some Baconators, and she eats it like me with no bread. So technically, she's still in extremely low carb. It still would just be about 12 carbs. I hope I did not cut those too thick. Let me grab a spatula. So usually I just cook half of it, even for her, but she is starving, so we are trying the whole thing. We're using Kerrygold butter, but olive oil works even better because it will not burn. You can heat it up faster, but it gives it a different taste, and she just wants the Kerrygold butter taste today, so that's what we're working with. Now, if any of y'all saw my Hawaii videos, it was a different brand, but we took the tortilla shells and we cut them up and fried them in butter and used stevia and a bunch of cinnamon and made little cinnamon thingies. Which reminds me, I still need to make that for my daughter so she can try it. So I think she will really love them. I hope this melts correctly. It's starting to. Might have to zap it in the microwave if I made it too thick. Usually I have it shredded, but I stopped buying shredded cheese and I just had a block and I just cut it way too thick. And she was worried I'm going to cut myself, so I didn't make it thinner. I would have taken it and made it thinner, but with everyone watching and they all think I'm going to kill myself 24/7, I did not recut them. So, other than her bacon that she had at 12 today, this will be her second meal, which is about 13 carbs if you count the cheese. And knowing her, she probably won't even eat it all. But yeah, and then later I will record when I am making our yummy Baconator burgers. We take 2 different takes on it, and I will show you the way each of us eat it. Okay, so here is the finished product, and we are using 1 serving, well, not even 1 serving, less than 1/4 serving of this, so it's about probably 1 or 2 carbs, probably closer to 1, and I'm actually gonna try a bite of it. It's amazing, Haley. Don't worry, Mommy's only eating 1. Look at all that cheese. This makes you feel not deprived. And this is really yummy. But I better give it to her so I don't eat it, because I might eat until dinner. Okay, so I got our burgers cooking. These are my daughter's. She always has 2. I have 1. I have bacon hiding up underneath there, and then I'm going to put this on top and do some more stuff, and I'll show y'all a video of it when it's done too. And yes, I do use American cheese, but it is Land O'Lakes. And it's delicious. So yeah, it makes a big difference between American and any other flavors on the burger, because that's made me like it so much better using American. I do like other cheeses, just they don't make my burger taste as good. Okay, so my daughter, she gets the 2 patties and the Kobe Jack cheese and some bacon and mustard and ketchup, and this is her ketchup. And then we both get a little lettuce, and I get these little pickles of mine, just a few, and I get mostly mustard with a little bit of douche. Yeah, no one start yelling about the ingredients. And I get 1 patty and 2 slices of the cheese, and I don't know how many pieces of the microwave bacon that I fry up on the grill as well. Okay, it's about 9:16 here. I'm trying a different setup with the camera, playing with it, trying to figure out how close I need to be, how far I can be, what it sounds like. Yeah. So, until I figure it all out and decide if I want to use this or my other camera to make my videos, we'll see. Because I'm about to edit with this, so we'll see. If you hear a bunch of noise in the background and shushing sounds, it is the AC. And him on the phone. Let me take him off speaker for a minute, because it is crazy loud. Okay, still trying to get used to how to work this pen. It's kind of cool. You can switch from each camera with it. You can switch from what mode to night, day, all different kind of stuff. So that part I'm liking. And it's kind of like a magic wand, like Harry Potter's wand. Because you kind of got to do some movements like it. It's kind of cool. I keep going hot to cold today. So, and I have the AC on because my daughter is sick. So I put a little sweater on right now, but I still have my tank top so when I get hot, because it's like hot, cold, hot, cold. But I bought this like 2 years ago for $1 at Walmart, and yeah, I was 300 and something pounds back then, so I wasn't sure if I could ever wear it. But yeah, I wear it, can fit it just fine now. It can actually wrap around me now, and it's a large, so yeah, it works, especially for in the house, and it has these cute little pockets. Oh, I could put the pen there and then I'm not playing with it. That works. I'm not sure what it sounds like up to close, so if I move back, I am just also testing the sound too. I hope I don't drive any of y'all crazy. But it also will kind of help you if you're thinking about buying the Note 10 Plus, because you'll be able to tell if the volume goes away or not. But yeah, so I loved my burger tonight and I ate it all, completely gone. It did take me like an hour and 20 minutes to eat that small burger because I kept getting interrupted. But I downed the whole thing. I also had a Mountain Dew. I'm still working on my collagen coffee. Y'all seen everything I've eaten today. I haven't done any kind of snacking or nothing. I think the big breakfasts around 11 is really working for me, because usually I would eat that burger and then within an hour I would have been up snacking on pork rinds, cheese, maybe grabbing some fat bombs. I haven't done any of that in the last 2 days, so maybe a big breakfast works, but I don't know about the scale yet. We will see. What else? I got really motion sickness tonight. I tried to go into the VR world and really got sick. So, and I have been having headaches on and off. So that part sucks. But, yeah. I'm so tired. So tired. So I'm not going to keep y'all much longer. I know I kind of talked my head off earlier. Not really sure how long this video is. I have taken some pictures in the mirror today. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them in here or not. They are over on my Instagram. So, and now that I have this and this little toy to it, I'm going to be able to take pictures of my progress without any help. Like, forget trying to get my daughter to help. So I usually only get progress pictures once every 6 months when I go see my baby. But now I can do it myself every day if I want to. So if I want, which I'm kind of debating, I'm taking non-flattering pictures for the next 50 pounds, like every time I go down 10 pounds or day by day, and then keeping them and then maybe showing them after I've lost the weight as a progression for my last 50 pounds. I haven't decided. But now I can. I never could before. So that's a little exciting because I sucked at, like, this is supposed to have always been able to take pictures with a Note 8. I never could get it to work. So now I got this. I got this because I've learned how to use the magic wand. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little hyper. I need to be going to sleep. I'm tired, but also hyper. Have you ever been tired but hyper? Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you're so over-exhausted that you're just, woo, all out there like a big-time blonde. Like, you're as ditzy as they come right now. Yeah, that's me right now. A ditzy machine. But I'm sure by the time I finish figuring out how to edit this on this phone, because I'm using the phone to edit with their software, Samsung's new software, so I'll probably be exhausted doing all that and finally actually be able to fall asleep with no problem, because I'm trying to keep my sleep going good even if my daughter isn't going to school because she's running fevers. So, that being said, I will see y'all in the morning and we will see what my weight did, because I did eat that big, beautiful Baconator. It's a 1/4 pounder. Oh, it was amazing. It's my take on it. It has a lot of bacon, so it deserves to be called a Baconator. And then I had that breakfast with bacon and eggs and that pancake-like thing and some syrup and butter, and 2 collagen coffees, and I think a total of 2 Mountain Dews today, and that has been it. So we'll see tomorrow. Oh, didn't work. Still got to learn how to push those buttons better. I pushed it. It was supposed to stop, but it kept on going like earlier.